I'm Sucrose, a researcher of alchemy. I heard you've been to a lot of places, so I was wondering if you... What am I saying? It's only our first time meeting, I shouldn't trouble you. But if you're willing, I'd love to hear any stories you have about your adventures. I'd really like that. What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look? I just need a moment to quickly take down some notes. I haven't been out in a while. The windmills are spinning faster than usual today. Hey, do you think if an animal put a propeller on its back and started running, do you think the propeller would make it run faster? Or even fly? Snow this big only falls a few times a year. If I miss it, I'll have to wait until next year to run my experiments. So please, give me some space. Yes, I know. I should wear more layers. The sun is already out? Oh, okay. Just one last experiment, and then we can get some rest. Last one, I promise. Humidity levels are increasing. Think we can run some tests? Good morning. Did you sleep well? According to research, not getting a good night's sleep can have detrimental effects on your cognition and stamina. What? I'm always up working through the night? Yeah, I know. Can't be helped, I guess. Ah! No! Stay back! Don't come over here! No, it's nothing personal. It's just that this experiment is highly volatile and might cause an explosion. Good evening. Please wait a moment. Experiment 905 has actually produced 2 light excretions, which, for clarity's sake, should be labeled number 1033 and number 1035 respectively. Right. Now, what did you need me for? No need to wait up for me. Please, get some sleep. Something bothering you? Oh, don't worry about me. I'm right at the end of my experiment. I promise I won't stay up late again. Bioalchemy, when compared with creation, places more emphasis on transformation. Finding those little secrets that living creatures have, and scaling them up, combining them, the results are always such a surprise. Life really is fascinating. Just how much do we really know? I really don't know how to act around new people. Everyone's personality is different, as are the things they care about. If I slip up and say the wrong thing, I'll offend someone, or sound impolite. Talking is hard. So much harder than alchemy. Oh, you... noticed. My ears are a hereditary feature, quite different from everyone else's. So I try to hide them with my hair as much as possible. I'm curious to know about your background. I was wondering, could I perhaps observe you for a while? I'll be silent, and I won't interfere with what you're doing. Would that be okay? To be honest, I was a little afraid when we first met, because you don't talk much. I thought I must have offended you somehow. But then, as time went on, I discovered you're really easy to get along with. Just an unexpected outcome of my observations. I heard it was you that dealt with the storm terror issue. No doubt it was a dangerous fight. It's a good thing you came out unscathed. I was, also wondering, did storm terror happen to drop anything during the fight? You know, a scale, some skin, even just a little would be fine. There are some tests I'd like to run. My vision is my most important research tool. Why, without it I'd be unable to proceed with most of my elemental research. Combat. Oh. I suppose I use it for that too when I'm out in the field looking for materials. This room is where I keep all the bones I've collected. On the table on the left, we have lizards, frogs, and grass carp. To the front, we have the bones of a wild boar. And then over there, in the right corner, is a hilly trail. Oh, don't be nervous. Nothing to be afraid of. They're really quite cute once you get used to them. If you look closely, you'll notice that the mist flowers I've planted here are all different. This one is the most powerful. This one blooms the longest. This one? Oh, this one is Project 3 version 17, Enlargement Trial. Its defining trait is that it's a bit larger. She's a very willing helper. I can't deny that. It's just, she makes me a little anxious is all. One time, she saw 3 boxes of materials stacked just outside my laboratory door, and proceeded to move them inside for me. A nice gesture, but the thing is, I'd only just finished putting them outside. Jean has put her into solitary confinement so many times, but every time she's let out, it's not long before she's back in trouble. Something tells me she hasn't done much introspection. I told her I'd make her a bouncing, dancing Jumpty Dumpty that is also safe, but to date, there are still a lot of problems with the design. I don't dare talk to Master Jean that much, because she's so strict. I know she's a good person and all. I know that, I do. But I still find her scary. I don't tend to bother her, and even when I have to, I ask Albedo to go on my behalf. She really seems to know a great deal. She's obviously never seen my research. And yet, on so many occasions, she's given me advice on that which is most core to my studies. Just how does she know? Is it observation? Or is it ratiocination? Oh, I know he likes to joke, and isn't trying to make fun of me. But I often struggle to work out which parts of what he says are the truth, and which parts are jokes. So, whenever he talks to me, the outcome is usually one of 2 things. Morbid embarrassment, or unbearable awkwardness. As his assistant, I learn so much each and every day. What's key is not his existing knowledge, but his talented way of thinking. No matter how complex the task at hand, his way of thinking ensures he gets to the bottom of it, and is able to explain it thoroughly. His methodologies are amazing. To me, it's where alchemy meets art. Talent? Let's hypothesize that he and I were to perform the same research. I'd still spend my whole life playing catch-up. But my studying bioalchemy has nothing to do with evading his line of research. We just happen to have different interests and dreams. Nothing more. I'm curious as to why her doll is called Baron Bunny. It clearly has nothing to do with the rabbit at all. Oh. The headband makes it look like it has rabbit ears, you say? That's heavily reliant on the rabbit stereotype, is it not? Many rabbits' ears are floppy. I take it you're referring to the book series, Flowers for Princess Fischl. Indeed, the world the author came up with is very creative. If only I could go see it with my own eyes. Oh. You're referring to Fischl herself? I am doubtful that she could really take me there. You want to know more about me? You must have an interest in bioalchemy then. Whatever you ask, I will be sure to give you the most precise answer possible. Oh, it really is me specifically that you are interested in? I'm at a loss for words. The essence of research is the process of finding the answer. Sometimes, working through that process can be tedious. But every time I see the cumulative result of my efforts, I know that I'm doing what I love. When I was little, I had two good friends. We kept nothing from each other. I thought I knew everything about them, but then stuff happened, and we grew distant. As for where they are now, what they're doing, whether or not they remember me, I have no idea. Even though we were best friends, things still turned out this way. Let me tell you a little secret. Something I've never told anyone. The purpose behind my research is to create my own wonderland. Yes, just like the ones in fairy tales. The kind where all your dreams come true and you live happily ever after. It's childish, isn't it? But I still believe in fairy tales. If you're busy, please don't let me stand in the way of progress. You're not busy? Really? It's fine. I get that you have stuff to do. I'm already quite used to working alone. You're truly not busy? In that case, I don't suppose you could help me with a few things. Or, you know, we could sit and chat about stuff. I like things that look orderly. See? All of my research notes are compiled in notebooks of the exact same thickness. All my potions are lined up according to effect and hue. What? What is this purple potion doing here? Sorry, I need to reassess the order of these potions. I wonder, what is it that you do in your free time? Every time I get a break, I can never find anything to do. I just find myself staring off into space. Time goes by so quickly when I'm experimenting. So how is it that when I'm not doing anything, the days all feel like years? I extract the nectar from sweet flowers to make candy. When I get stuck in a rut, I just pop one in my mouth and my focus returns. Retaining optimal blood sugar levels during research is essential. Once I came to understand more about bioalchemy, I stopped eating mushrooms. You're no doubt aware? Mushrooms grow on that which has died, which in turn makes me think of other such things, and my appetite just disappears. Ugh. Finally, a breakthrough in my bioalchemy research. This trip has allowed me to gather a good number of materials. Thank you. I'll be sure to put them to good use. Recently, during my experiments, I found myself suddenly wondering when I'll next get to go on an adventure with you. So strange. Why do you think that is? I need to do some scientific investigation to find out. I have such an abundant array of research materials now. To spend any more time on me would really be a waste of your time. At least, let me use my bioalchemy to make you up some kind of gift.